Alrighty. So this is kind of a response, kind of a generic thing um, to Happycabbie's video about having recently been, for all intents and purposes, being diagnosed with cirrhosis, which is a terminal disease. And hey, what kind of hammers it in is, you know, I relate in that, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis when I was 16. The medications I'm on, very expensive. Got laid off last year, and just wanted to put this out to you and anybody else who can find any benefit from it. But I mean, there are programs that can help with paying for that shit. I know, after being laid off, trust me, I know, insurance is fucking important, dude. And it's not as accessible as it once was, and that's become very clear since I got laid off last year. So I completely understand the job situation, and hey, that's why I'm going back to school and all that, and I feel for you, dude. But like I said, it's a big part of it though is just being willing to ask. Say, hey, this shit right here, for example, two medications I take, Ampera and Copaxone, both fucking expensive. It's treatments for my MS. One is specifically for my MS. The other one is for a symptom of my MS where I can't walk. I end up dragging my leg like a zombie, as I often phrase it. What this totals out to is about $270, and I can't afford to do that shit every month. And so I talked to the pharmaceutical companies or my specialty pharmacy through ARA, I believe. No, Cobra. Okay, I'm on Cobra, but I got my premiums reduced through a program called AHRA, A-H-R-A. I forget what that stands for, but it cut my premiums down significantly, okay? And again, this is, when you get laid off, you'll get some of these resources, some of this shit you gotta ask for, okay? So I'm lucky in that I'm still on Cobra. I think it runs up here in about 4 or 5 months, some damn thing. But it is finite, and I need to come up with a real solution. But in the meantime, even with insurance, my medications, which without, by the way, cost roughly about $2,000 for the shots that I take. I don't know how much Ampera would cost without insurance. But with insurance, it's about $270. Fuck my life, okay. On top of all the other shit I got going on, I had to move from Vegas out to Western Arizona, just because the job situation is just shit, man. And dude, I'm rambling. My bad. But no, if you talk to the pharmaceutical companies, because that's what my specialty pharmacy did, was they deferred me to programs within the pharmaceutical companies themselves. Because hey, they get government government cash advances, or however the fuck they work it, so that they can provide you with whatever medication if you need it. I just recently was approved to get my Ampera for free for the next year. Okay. This is something I wouldn't have known about if I didn't just fucking ask about it, And likely I will be getting my Copaxone for free as well, because, Ampera, they took all my tax information, all this shit, seen that I was laid off, all that, blah, 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 blah. And they said, oh, hey, yeah, your life sucks. We're going to give you free meds. Okay. This is very good because my Copaxone is actually more expensive than my Ampera. So shit, that's a lot of money I'll be saving, and hopefully buckling down for whatever other shitstorm is headed my way. And but anyways, no, I just watched the video. loved your, I mean, your sense of humor is a little, downplayed, but you're talking about serious shit, man. So I'm glad to see. Hey, you're still doing all right. And you know, I am curious how shit turns out. So hope to hear more about it. Hopefully with good news. Given the circumstances, admittedly. So all right, that's all I got.